Eusebio. Let's call on our starting lineup from our Creamline Pool Smashers. Team captain is number 2, Eliza Valdez. At number 5, Risa Sato. Wearing jersey number 7, Michelle Gumabao. At number 12, Julia Melissa Morado. Number 16, from Thailand, foreign guest player Kutika Kaupin. And number 18, from Venezuela, foreign guest player Alyasar Blanco. Libero, number 22, Melissa Gohi. Head coach, Mr. Anusorn Tai Bundit. Presenting our Pacific Town Army Lady Troopers. Team captain is number Blink. Team Private First Class Honey Royce Tubino. And number 19, Private First Class Sarah Jane Gonzalez. Libero, number 10, Corporal Angela Nunag. And sitting in as head coach, Staff Sergeant Patricia Shasha Torres.
Game 1 of our semifinals, magsisimula na as you look at the starting lineups for both teams, Creamline and Pacific Town, Army Lady Troopers. Mosey, again, let's expound on yung napag-usapan natin sa pregame. No, Coach Kung Fu, tell us why and tell us who will take over, although nakita naman natin on camera.
Well, si Coach Kung Fu is actually in Thailand. Of course, he will coach the under 23 girls in an open tournament in Thailand. And nandun rin yata yung men's team natin. So good luck to all of you guys. Good luck to both men's and women's team. And sige na, sana gawin nyo na to. Alam mo, it's a good opportunity also for them to again join an international competition and learn new things, diba, that they can bring in and test na yung mga kalaban na lalo na sa pagdating na SEA Games, diba?
Of course. Unang rally natin dito, mahaba kagad. Jordan unable to put it away. Flick. Gonzalez. Back row to Bino. Gumabaw. Ang haba kagad. Semi-final action. First rally is still going. Valdez, this is her third attack already. Gonzalez, itinulak pa kabila, and Flick gets the corner. Oh, what a rally. What? This is a sign of things to come, Mosey.
Well, we said in the pregame, di ba? First encounter 3, second encounter 4. Ayan, ano pang in-expect natin today. But yun na nga, hindi natin in-expect first point pa lang. Ganun na. Ganun na yung paglalabanan yung puntos na yun.
Tell me about Staff Sergeant and interim coach today na si Patricia Shasha Torres at siya ang magte-take over. What will that mean? What will the effect be without Coach Kung Fu na kasama nila all throughout this tournament, Mosey? What do you think at least?
Well, si Coach Shasha, matagal na rin naglalaro yan. Madaming experiences yan when it comes to volleyball and even coaching kasi ang tagal na rin niya naglaro din siya dito sa Philippine Army.
Right.
In fact, naging coach pa ni Danny yan si Shasha.
Kaya nga kilala mo.
So, ganun na rin katagal. At experience na. At saka siguro, yung ni Kung Fu, yung style ni Kung Fu, ipapatuloy lang naman niya in today's game. And I guess in practice-wise, lahat yan nagawa na nila sa training.
And veterano, as we said, yung team. So they know what they have to do. And they know na medyo matindi pa rin ang kanilang kalaban, obviously. Open. Nagkatinginan. Inunag at si Flick and more from the Pacific Town Army Lady Troopers with Vince Velasco.
Boom and Mosey, you both mentioned that Coach Kung Fu is away and Coach Xia will be taking over today. She's actually a former player, as you both mentioned, and it's her first time to be a head coach here at a semi-finals game. She's had an assistant coaching job before, but she's never had a major stint as a head coach. Sabi nga niya, for me, this is a call of duty. Of all the times to become a head coach, it had to be today. It had to be the day where everything was exciting, where everything was on the line. Pero sabi nga niya, it helps that I was a former player. I can ask the trust from the team and say to them, hey, I know what it's like on the floor. I would die for the ball. I would give my body for this game. So trust me. I trust you. You guys can trust me. You can expect an air of excitement from both the players and Coach Sha. Back to you, Boom and Mosey.
Call of duty talaga. Parang
Literal.
perfect. Perfect description. Thank you very much, Vince. We are at 4, serving 2. The defending champions ahead by 2. Gonzaga rejected. Gonzalez, pinili. Si Honey Royce na ipasok at naisingit sa block ni Sato at kumabaw.
Honey Royce Tobino is a player that they have to watch out for, talking about the Creamline Pool Smashers. Dahil itong si Honey Royce hindi umaatras to. Kahit makikita mo, china-challenge lagi yung blockers because she has that powerful spike. Kaya yun ang pagtutuunan ng depensa lalo sa blocking dapat ng Creamline.
Pero kamo?
Yun nga. Yung pa naman yung sabi nga ni Eliza, di ba? Yung pa naman yung tinweak nila yung kanilang blocking
Blocking.
because they really
They're
feel
not the
nga.
tallest team.
Yes.
Again, these are the veterans. I mean, I know we say the word, often, pero
In the most respectful way.
in positive way.
Yes.
Positive talaga because sabi mo nga, you said it perfectly, kakailanganin nila lahat ng kanilang pwedeng maging advantage against the defending champions.
At alam nila, Nina King yan. Alam nila Jovelyn yan, nila Tomino.
At alam din ni Michelle Gumabaw yan, kaya kailangan sa kanyang pagpalo at pag-atake, marunong siyang pumili ng pwesto, ng lihis, at kung ano-ano, at kaya yan ang ginawa niya in that sequence para iwasan ang block ang Pacific Town. 5-4. Oy, sumayad. Oy, outside.
Too long.
Kala ko na-pick up. Medyo
Ni Ali.
umiwas. Matrix style.
There's a ball touch. We call them the cool smashers.
6, make that 7.
5 all.
Tama. Sumabit nga kay
Sumabit.
Eliza.
Yes.
Tama. That's what I saw. Akala ko nga eh. So it's, right, dahil nga maikli lang torneo natin, Mosey, kasama kita noon nung pinag-usapan niya. Alam niya yung mga disadvantage.
Hindi naman sa sinasabi ko na pag 5 sets,
7 to 5.
hindi nila maipapanalo. Pero, kumbaga lamang kalaban when it comes to, let's say, ganyan, 5-setter sa Army. Pero in this tournament, and in this conference, pinakita nila na hindi totoo yun.
I think pagdating sa conditioning, walang question.
Correct.
Army to sanay. But in terms of volleyball conditioning and speed, medyo ibang usapan yan. In the meantime, they're hanging with the defending champions here. Lamang-lamang ng isa. Again, great use of the block by Honey Royce.
And expect that a lot because alam nga nila na hindi masyadong blocking team itong Creamline. To expect that off-the-block points na coming from the Philippine Army.
7 points. The last time out against Bangkok Perlas, pero nahuli siya dun sa habol.
Creamline.
Sato
6.
able to give them a 2-point lead at the technical timeout. Dalawang beses na nakita itong dalawang kupunan na to. Obviously, first round, second round. Take us to the first round muna, Mosey, nung Creamline won in straight sets.
Well, tama ka doon. 3-setter, 21 na nga. Unang na score ng Army pero after nun, less than 20 na nga. Hindi na pinapunta sa 20 mark itong Philippine Army ng Creamline. And yung troopers nun, sa non-scoring skills na doon pa rin sila pagdating sa digs receptions. But Creamline had just so many, a lot of hits and a lot of in their arsenal. And plus yung distribution again ni Gia Morado in that match was just spectacular. That's why, alam mo Gumabaw had 13 points, Blanco and Eliza had 12 points each. So again, hinati-hati na naman ni Gia. That's why it was easy for them to win that over the Philippine Army.
Speaking of spectacular, a spectacular attack coming from Lena. Limareva Flink. Front line, first line attack. Nice block, and it's out though. Ganda ng matchup din natin, Blanco and Jordan.
Totoo ka dyan. And you know, what's also nice about this matchup is that pareho tong teams na kumbaga, kung pwede lang makuha yung putos dun sa atake, kailangan kunin na kasi nga medyo shaky yung parehong floor defense nila, diba?
Save that one. Flint will fire pa rin. And that's a little bit too ambitious from that distance. But you can't blame her because wala, talagang etong mindset ni Limareva Flink is to continue attacking. And last year when we saw her, we knew she was super competitive. I asked her that question after the game the last time, where does it come from? And she says, I don't know, I just want to win. And it's obvious in the way that she plays.
Correct. I was gonna say that. You can see it in her face and yung mga reactions during points or mga errors.
Also.
Na nagagawa nila.
Meantime, eto rin, gusto manalo. Eliza Valdez coming back with a cross-court attack of her own.
Wala question dyan kung pagdating sa pagka-competitive. Of course, Eliza, patawa-tawa lang yan. Pero I'm sure she really wants to get this one quickly.
No entry.
Talk about blocking. There you go. Solid block.
Perfect.
Blanco.
With the name. You know what I wanted to ask Eliza? Sige, pag-usapan natin after this timeout. Because I want to get your thoughts on it. On that question, the hanging question. 7-12, ating tala.
Creamline.
She was all the way along the side court, started even cleaner, so I took her out.
Masyado ka na nakasip mo. Kasi nahabol na siya, wala na siyang text.
We're down tayo
Come on, the defense here. Also, the... Jella, alam mo na yan. Kasi pag gusto niyang pumunta doon na lang, i-guide mo rin siya. Pag pinawag mo siya, matik ka. Come on, guys! Come on! Pacific na!
So, 5-point lead, that's the biggest of the first set so far in our semifinal action.
And you know what, definitely si Coach Sano, she sees na magiging factor dito yung distribution ni Jane and kung kailan niya pwedeng ibigay kay Jordan at kay Flink dahil lalo na pag nandyan si Blanco sa harap. Kung kahit mahina naman maybe hindi ganun kalakas ang Creamline pagdating sa blocking, iba pa rin yung presence ni Blanco when she's in the middle. So, kailangan siya utakan again, yung ni Jane Gonzalez, yung mga blockers on the other side.
Right behind us, you saw somewhere there, Janice Johnson was there, right beside the father. I don't know if you caught it there. The father of Janelle Jordan, the brother. The mom just flew in. She's right behind. They're clapping. She just flew in last night. Right beside the mom is the new middle blocker import of Blanco Perlas, who will debut alongside Janice Johnson. Later, maglalaban silang dalawa. Pero sila ngayon, magkausap sila ngayon. Pero mamaya, maglalaban yan si Janice Johnson. And the import of Blanco Perlas. 12-10, yung ganda ng timeout ni Coach Sha. Producing 3 straight points, Mosey.
That is right. Perfect timing talaga dun sa reminders ni Coach Sha. But Jane
3-point for Creamline.
Gonzalez putting it into the net.
There you go. The mom, sabi ko, she's still feeling a little sleepy coming from her long plane ride. Pero they were so happy because their timing is perfect. Semifinals, yung last, tapos napanood nila nung tatay at nung kapatid, yung last game na napakaganda nung laro nung kanilang team. But right now, they're behind by 4.
And ang balita ko ba, partner, yung dad rin, Coach athlete also. So you can just hear him out there coaching, di ba, from the sideline. Yung daddy niya, di ba?
Super Bowl champion with the 49ers.
Hindi basta-basta.
1994, yeah. Mabigat ang
Mabigat,
credentials.
mabigat.
3 NFL teams and a Super Bowl ring.
Oh, wow.
And ang nakausap ko siya even during that game, and sabi niya, that's what we do in the US, that's what we do in the NFL. We are pumping each other up, we're constantly cheering. Ayan, naririnig natin lagi.
Oh, and flick with an ace.
12 to 14.
Nice serve.
May we also just say, as we see this ace by Lena, Creamline, syempre, daming fans dito. Kita mo yung section ng Army dyan sa harap ko, Mosey.
I feel so safe.
Yeah, maraming salamat. Makikita natin sa camera
thank
mamaya.
you.
Yan.
Thank you sa inyo.
For their service, yes. And now they're Kaupin with some extra heat.
Pin off the hand of Dunag. 15.
Love watching her, don't you?
Yes, ang daming talagang Filipinos who love watching Kaupin play because you know how we look at basketball players na maliit pero galing mag-dunk.
Saki,
Yung ganon,
sinabi ko na last time,
ito siya yun, yung volleyball version.
And she has such a likable aura also, Mosey. You look at her, she's like so easy to like.
Correct.
15. In the meantime, Tupino, umiinit dito sa ating first set. She's really keeping the Army in tow. Dalawa lang ang abante. Kanina pa siya nagpapacheck ball Mos.
Yan, makikita natin yan many times in this match because syempre well scouted na yung nila each other, ano? So they know the weakness, yung mga weakness ng each other.
Creamline. 13.
So we have a technical timeout here. 16-13 is our score. We will be back.
Back to this game between the Cool Smashers and the Pacific Army Lady Troopers. And once again, it's the first semifinals game in our conference, reinforced conference.
Ito yung second meeting, sabi mo, umapat dahil tinampakan nila in the first set.
So, pwede, diba?
Pinawian kagad.
Well, I guess they just have to remember ano ba yung formulang nagamit dun sa first set win na yun ng Pacific Town Lady Troopers para lang tali nila in this match against the Creamline Cool Smashers.
That's what Creamline is all about too. Now, Janelle Jordan claimed that there was no touch there, but it was in anyway. It dropped at the line, so really a point for the Cool Smashers, 16-13. You know what the name of the Banco Perlas import is? Her name is Sticks. And we just talked to her a while ago. And I said, okay, you call me Boom, I call you Sticks. That's it. That's how we're going to address each other. Her full name, Sticks Harton from Fresno, California. 27 years old, fresh and ready to play in the second game ng ating double header, and she knows everybody here. I mean,
pinakilala sa akin kanina ni Charin. You can feel extremely excited.
She also has like this nice aura about her. She's smiling. She was ready to play. So I can't wait to see her later. Alina Bicar, magpapakita dito sa ating laro. She did not play in the last game in that win against Banco Perlas.
Medyo nababasa rin kasi ng Creamline yung mga bato ni Jane.
Going there for the second ball. 17.
Kaya pinalitan muna ni Coach siya.
You know, I always believe, and Mosey, please correct me if I'm wrong. I know the system is there, you've been practicing, di magbabago yan kahit with coach siya. Pero sa akin, ang crucial sometimes, when you don't have your coach, it's during those timeouts and during those times na kailangan ng pep talk.
Yeah.
Kasi,
and sometimes kasi, di ba, iba-ibang tao, iba-iba yung gut feel.
Oh.
So, di ba, kaya minsan tinatawag natin yung magic bunot ng coach kasi gut feel yan eh.
Communication.
And then yung personality, iba rin yan. Coach Kung Fu commands attention, di ba, when he talks. And so this will be interesting sa akin sa mga timeouts without Coach Kung Fu. And I always love listening to Coach Kung Fu, even during that finals run, di ba, yung in the UAAP. all his timeouts and all his motivational speeches. Apat na naman ang abante dito. Ang Creamline. Pacific Town looking a little bit disorganized here in the last couple of sequences. Icar, balik kay Lena. That is it.
They get space.
Have to go to their number one scorer now to bail them out.
And I like how Picard chose Flink for that back row attack. Kahit puno yung harap niya, no? Nandun na si Balse, Tubino.
Flink, miscommunication here on Creamline also. Picard, panik kay Lena. Flink puts it away.
And you can see Picard pumuporsyento dahil mahabol. And tama naman siya. Good enough. Only one blocker for Flink on that last play. So, able to get that point easily.
Now waiting. Going with the reception.
Bautista with a block.
17
That
to
return,
18.
getting a
Sana
point.
Picard, a little bit of a spark here as isa na lang ang hinahabol.
My corner, my corner. Ay, easy, pe. Ha?
Gaton.
Api.
Gaston.
Get 1 point, 20, ha?
Let's go.
Game line!
Paco Perlas will see action later on against the number one team, the Petrogas Angels. Bakit po sila naging number one?
Just
Dahil
1
po,
point for the Lady Troopers.
yung kanilang unang laban against Creamline was a straight set victory. Yung pangalawang laban na pinanalo ng Creamline pero
The point
in 4
system.
sets. So,
Sa point system sila. Karoon ng number one possession.
Habol. Good chase by Pacific Town to keep the point alive. Sa gitna, Sato, pagkakataon dito para sa Army Lady Troopers kay Flink na naman. Dinala, top na tayo.
At talagang literal na pinahabol ni Vicar ang Pacific Town Army via hits of Flink.
Unag with the Paco save of the day. At nauwi dito. Kahampas. Limareva Flink rather. Open. Tubino. Vicar. Flink had to adjust. Medyo malayo.
Yeah,
Hit the net.
that's too far.
You see her though, and that's what I love about her. She takes it so seriously.
And plus, kahit na malayo yun you can see that she's still adjusted.
Paluin niya.
Medyo mahirap na lang talaga, but she's still adjusted to that distance.
Tries again. Bumalik. Wow. Vicar is solely going to Lena this time.
Yup, and but of course, this is also a risk on their part. Don't want to tire out Flink in the first set.
Pero nandyan na si Janelle Jordan. She's back. As you look at some of our tweets, this is what I love about Calpin. Sobrang ganda ng take-off niya to commit on her spike. Result, paon ang bola. Grabe.
Correct.
Agree. First set pa lang, haba na ng mga rally. It's anybody's game so far.
20 to
Maraming
19.
salamat sa inyong panonood as School Smashers take over the 1-point
Substitution.
lead. Galanza will go back to the bench. Kumaba will go back in front. They'll need their blocking because Jordan is there in front. And so is Flink, if I'm not mistaken. Tama ba?
Serving for the cool.
And expect Creamline to go to Blanco while she's in front and hindi pa rin masyadong nahuhuli.
Ayun na naman yung front line. It's talagang pinractice. Yung last game, she did it a couple of times also, and now she's doing it again. And it's perfect kasi lumilihis talaga dun sa block.
Tikit na yun sa net, and the angle where she gets gets that hit. Napakaganda.
She may not have the flight and form of, let's say, a Janisa or a Kaupin, but pagdating sa diskarte at lakas. Flight and form and power. Eliza Valdez gives us that for the 1-point lead. Now, brings me to that personal question that I wanted to ask ng pre-game host.
Yeah.
And I want to get your opinion on it. Personal question ko naman about the game pa rin.
Okay. Medyo nakaka-personal.
Relax. Huwag ka humawak sa akin, Mosey. When you're a superstar like her, and you're in a reinforced conference where all the imports get the attention, katulad ng mga Flink, Jordan, and Blanco, do you miss taking over a game like she can and like she does regularly na alam naman natin kakayahan itong babaeng doon, hindi na natin kailangan i-explica. Do you think she misses there are games na talagang ako ang puntahan nyo?
Ako kasi first and foremost, to become a superstar, it means that you're an elite athlete. And elite athletes think always for the win.
Right.
So it doesn't matter whether you score the most
Of course.
or you score less,
Yes.
as long as you
Team
win the
succeeds
game.
in the win.
Yes, I think that's how a superstar should think.
Yes.
So sa akin yun yung level ko. Masasabi ko superstar yan pag yung gano'n na mag-isip.
Right.
So I sometimes you miss it because there are points in the game wherein alam yun, porsyentuhan, like yung ginagawa ni Vicar kay Flink, sometimes it may not be you.
Correct.
Diba?
Lalo na sa reinforced conference, di ba?
But so far, you can see with Gia Morado there with her,
Right.
yung recognition of Eliza as a player, nandun eh.
No, syempre.
Hindi nawawala talaga. So no matter kung may import o wala, alam ni Gia kung anong gagawin niya at saka kung kailan.
Pagkakataon ditong umabante sana para sa Army Lady Troopers. And there's still that opportunity for them. Tupino. Morado was there. We are at 22 all. Kaupin.
Sayang yan, the blockers were there, but Kaupin is so powerful getting that off the block point.
Flank form and power. Then, you're also the perfect one to ask because you have sons who take over games in their careers, in college, and whatever. So, I also wanted to get your opinion on it.
And then, ganun yun, if you're a superstar, or yun nga, kung sa akin kasi elite athlete ka, your mindset is different. It's always for the win.
Of course.
Advantage.
So, no matter how you get it, whether ikaw yun or hindi, talking about time.
But you don't shy away from the moment when it's winning time. Katulad nila Kiefer,
correct.
katulad nila Eliza.
It's whether you take it, pass it,
Right.
diba?
24-22.
Kasi yun talaga magiging problema pag hindi mo, pag break ball, at gusto mong pipilit mo yung gusto mong palo, walang mangyayari. Kaya dapat relax lang. Guys, kaya pa to, ha? Walang bibigay. Ang ganda-ganda nilalaro nyo, ha? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Pacific daw!
Set point, yan yung sinasabi natin kanina, Mosey. Maraming salamat sa serbisyo ng ating mga servicemen in the Army, the Armed Forces, and maraming salamat sa mga fans ng Creamline who are out here to support
Always.
their team always. Rain or shine,
Creamline now
nandito
at set
sila.
point.
Kyle Negrito, Kyle Atienza,
Number 7, Michelle Gumabaw.
as Michelle Gumabaw at set point. Flink from behind.
Flink says not yet.
Again, Flink is
23-24.
putting her team
Substitution, Creamline.
and
12.
still above water, no? Yung in this first set,
Buhat.
buhat na buhat talaga. And makikita mo siya nakasmile pa rin, just welcoming that role.
Yep.
Di madali yun na, boom, yung bigyan ka na sunod-sunod na sets.
Nice reaction there by Sarah Jane. Flink umatras. It's still at set point. Morado almost got it. Flink sa gitna. Bumalik na naman. Pacific, Town, Army, Lady, Troopers have tied the game at mag-e-extension tayo dito sa ating first set.
Ito na yung sinasabi kanina ni Kim,
Veterano.
matira matibay at dinaan niya sa pagka-veterano, diba? So, yun talaga yun, whether we like it or not, it's going to be that kind of a game.
The Jordans are happy. open. And a picture-perfect response from Dao Kaupin.
Talking about for the win, she just knew na sa kanya pupunta yung bola, adjust to it perfectly, and just went for that hit.
Calvin for this play.
Another set point, the third
For the set.
of the first set. Sarah. Flink from the middle. That is out this time. Lena was asking for a touch, none given. Walang dinaplisan.
Sa gitna kasi dumaan yung bola. That's why it's so hard to...
A great start sa ating semifinals. Kayo po'y nanonood ng PVL 2019.
Hello to our Kapamilya sports fans worldwide. This is Eliza Valdez. Thank you for watching the set 1 of today's PBL game. Para mapanood ng live ang mga susunod na exciting PBL sets, just go to i1.ph or sports.abs-cbn.com. Hello to our...
Napakaganda ng ating simula dito sa ating semifinals. So the PVL 2019-26-24. Ang ganda nung habol ng Pacific Town Army Lady Troopers in different parts of the set.
Yes.
Di sila makalabang pero laging naitatabla.
Yung akala mo magpo-pull away na yung Cool Smashers, pero nagbabalik unti-unti ang Pacific Town. But, well, it started with a really long first point here in the first set. Yun yung nag-set ng tone eh. Tumuloy-tuloy hanggang naghabulan hanggang dulo. And, well, we really liked what we saw in that first set because alam mo na itong Lady Troopers, naghanda, boom eh. Meron lang silang lapses dun sa umpisa, yung nagkakatinginan sila sa depensa. Pero kung nakuha lang nila yun, pwede rin naging iba ang resulta nito. But as you can see, mas marami pa nga silang atake with Flink really just doing it all at the first set. And pagdating sa errors, dun lang Creamline nga. Na-minimize nila yung errors nila to only 4 while ang Army, dun eh, ang dami nilang yung parang nagkagulo sila sa depensa. Sabi mo nga kanina, kind of looking disorganized inside. Pero ayos naman nila kagad yun. But nagkaroon na ng mga puntos, di ba? Ng mga errors actually na nangyari. That's why also Creamline able to win that set, but really close on that first one.
Ganda ng ating pagsisimula dito sa ating semifinals. Game number 1, game 2 will be the Petrogas Angels and the Bangkok Perlas Spikers.
Biglang nagkaroon ng spice yung dahil dun sa bagong Emperor.
Stinks Harton was very familiar with a few players here, of course. But she will make her semifinals debut in Bangkok Perlas. Maya-maya po lamang. First, ating first game. First set going to the defending champions. No twice to beat, as we said. You have to win twice to make it to the finals. Best of 3. That Blanco avoiding, but the point goes to... Okay, Valdez will talk to referee Obet. They reversed the call.
I think that's the right call.
Yes, I think so too.
Naiwasan naman niya totally eh.
Sabi nga ni Ali Blanco siguro, umiwas ako for nothing.
Tigpa akong batalisan doon. Actually, natalisan nga siya konti.
1-1. She continues to roll. Flink and her fight.
And Flink has been getting her points dun sa back row portion ng depensa ng line.
Right.
Paragon's
Long, yung mga long na palo. Or yung kanyang mga front line na.
Well, kasi naman yung front line niya talaga, before the attack line ka front line.
This time, miscommunication on the part of Creamline. Let's go to Vince Velasco real quick. Vince?
From having movies, other commitments, and even more commitments on top of the commitments they already have with their team, these players of Creamline are very well-rounded and very talented. But for Coach Tai, especially today, he needs all their focus. So aside from his usual happy, he says, no distractions, no distractions. And as we're all accustomed to seeing Coach Tai being happy and being enthusiastic, you can expect him to be a little stricter today. You can also expect him to see a wider variation of players and wider range of rotation. The Creamline is not going to let anything stop them from getting back to the finals and winning another championship. And as usual, when I was in their dugout, all the players kept saying, it's not how you start. This is the semis. It's how you finish. Back to you, Boom and Mosey.
Not only that, Vince, you talked about itong Creamline Cool Smashers. As Flink this time
Why not that one?
adjusts.
Yeah, why not that try?
They're also not just talented, they are deep. They can play two teams in this tournament if they wanted to, Mosey.
True.
In the last game na binanggit mo kanina, they played everyone and still won in straight sets without Gia Morado playing.
Ganun kalakas.
Ganun kalalim.
Ganun kalalim.
Ang ganda siguro ng mga practices nito. You have Eliza on one team, Gemma Galanzo on the other team. Diba? May mga Kyle Negrito, Gia Morado, Blanco, and Caupin naglalaban, diba?
Plus yung mga bago nila, it was just right off UAAP. So, competition na competition pa yan.
Heather Gino, Pao Soriano against Kumabaw, diba? Sato, diba? Ang ganda siguro ng Team A, Team B nila. Wala kang pipiliin, kumbaga.
Oh, and before that, kanina may block dito si Blanco. But now Jordan from the middle gets a point.
4-0.
Foreign guest player.
Live on SNA, SNA HD, Liga HD. And of course, on the #1 sports website in the Philippines. sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/PVL. Magandang hapon sa lahat na ating mga pamilyang nakatutok, nanonood, nakaabang at nag-enjoy ng inyong PVL 2019. If I'm not mistaken, Mosey, this is the first league of Pacific Town Army Lady Troopers. Let me check on that from what I recall. Caupin still gets the point. Flink, hindi na makahabol.
Committed na siya dun sa dive but kulang pa ng konti. But before that, she had an ace.
She also looks a lot better, fitter than her first tour of duty last year, talking about
Foreign
Lena.
guest player serving for Creamline.
Playing all year round. Gonzaga, the returning star of Pacific Army Lady Troopers. It's so good to see her complete a tournament and parang getting her confidence back, her volleyball legs back. Sabi nga niya, minsan, lagi niya iniisip yung landing niya. As you know, Mosey, siya
Mental talaga yung mas mahirap when galing kang injury, lalo na yung major injury.
Yeah, but I also like seeing her na lagi siya nakatawa. So that means the enjoyment is also back for her of playing the sport that she loves. And they're competing for the semifinals against their defending champions. Tabla tayo here in set number 2. Mababa ang bigay. Ginawa na lang ng paraan para maitawid sa kabila. And that is off the block.
That did not come across.
It did not cross.
Serve for the Lady Troopers. Now on top by
Not
1.
cross the net, so point goes to Philippine Army.
Tumbling
Ang
Gonzaga.
kailangan din nila dito is to minimize their errors. Kasi sayang, katulad kanina in a close set, like the first one. Sayang yung errors na talagang minsan,
How about Tubino today, Mosey? Ang talino nung laro ni Honey Royce Tubino today. Palo lang ng please lang ng list, check lang ng check. And getting the points, 8-6 is our score.
Well, for Benna and the mom tomorrow on the score.
Aba!
Oo!
Hindi nga.
Nanay!
Kayong dalawa, your interview comes out.
Ano pala ko, syempre, basketball siya, di ba?
So, give us a teaser on what you and Kiefer shared and talked about in that episode of The Score, 6 p.m. Thursday, Mosey?
Well, actually, si Kiefer, syempre, on this journey, nung kanyang pagpabalik. But ako naman hindi, magre-report lang ako sa volleyball, no? So, it's really more him. Ako, lang, maliit lang na portion.
You hold his hand. That's it.
Yun lang. Tiga-ayos ng niya.
No, I'm talking about Miko. You're holding Miko's hand.
Pwede din. Yeah, so, si Miko also has been part of Kiefer's basketball career. Kasi, alam mo si Miko, na-meet ko talaga siya way back when Kiefer was in high school because he was team manager of Ateneo High School.
Right, that's right.
So, dito siya unang nakilala.
So, lahat kayo, nag-reunion. So, the score 6 p.m. tomorrow night as we are at 8 all here. You know where I met Kiefer? He was also in high school. I met him in this venue waiting for our game to finish. So, dami-dami nang ginawa nating game, Mosey, in the past. And,
Taga-sundo.
oh, parang I think yun ang hinihintay ka niya
That,
and he was very, very young and I met him during that time.
grabe on time,
This venue.
So quickly.
Phil Klein Center and obviously covered his whole collegiate career. He's decorated.
Well,
collegiate career.
age is just a number.
Oh, wala naman ako sinasabi. Your kwento lamang. Gonzalez opens up. Tupino na naman!
And I think, si Coach siya, yan yung gusto niyang gawin ni Honey Royce kanina ba? Because kanina she's really challenging the blockers on the other side. But the easier way for her, because she's a powerful hit, is the mga off-the-block points.
7 points for her. Ayun, on 7 attacks. And a great serve. 9 all.
Oh,
Baba.
Hit the net.
medyo napatingin si Eliza sa ilaw doon sometimes kasi when it's coming from a difficult angle wherein pag pagtingin mo sa taas may glare.
Ayun,
So, mahirap yan.
Nakakalimutan ng mga ibang tao yan. That plays a factor.
Oh yeah, it does. That's why yung FIVB rules yan, meron talagang number of
Regulations,
meters. Yeah.
correct. Even the distance of
Side to side.
side to side,
Oh.
correct. So that the dimensions of the court may be the same, volleyball court, but yung gilid niya, doon nag-iiba.
Parang 5 meters yata dapat. Si Honey Rice, tinignapan niya eh. Kaya lang yung paa niya nakapasok sa loob ng court eh. So, it wasn't the right measurement. Take a look at it once again. Ayun eh, dapat sa linya kasi yung paa mo eh.
That's the rule.
That's the rule.
And again, she goes for that side serve. Blink. Tips it to the other side. No pin, that's out. No touch.
Ball is out.
It's been Kaupin and Flink in this match so far sa gutan ng mga palo.
Blink.
Team captain.
Second tour of duty. Kaupin, her third tour of duty here. As ganito talaga pag wala kang makampihan kasi gustong-gusto mo. Yung dalawa na naglalaban. Pag nakapunto sa Creamline, tuwa ka. Pag nakapunto sa Army, tuwa. At kami naman ang tuwang-tuwa sa'yo. Yan ang mga fans talaga ng PBL.
That is right. And ito ang semifinals. Dikit ang laban. Praying for an injury-free game. Kami rin. Go Creamline Pool Smashers watching the game dito sa Sikihor. Uy, maganda daw dyan.
You've
Oh,
never
hindi
been?
know eh.
May
Pero
kwentuhan kita.
maraming nagkakwento na
Kwentuhan kita.
maganda.
Iba talaga kapag semifinals na gumaganda ang labanan. Sobrang tikit ang first set. Sana ganun din ang second set. Sarap ng pagkain. Una-una, mura.
Yan eh.
It's a beautiful place to dive and snorkel. And it's right beside Apo Island in Dumaguete. So you can just dive everywhere.
Yan na tayo po.
Iba talaga pag semifinals. Ay, sorry. Kininkwentuhan lang kita. You can get there through what? Dumaguete, Cebu, Bacolod, kaya.
Sa amin nagsasabi na.
Beautiful island.
Yeah.
Beautiful island.
Hindi na. Diba, one day.
Lahat ng mga nanonood sa Sikihor, magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Lamang na ng dalawa ang pinakamalaking abante ng Pacific Town Army Lady Troopers, 14-12.
And you just like how you see them inside while playing. You can see the camaraderie and yung friendship inside. Magkamali, magkapuntos, pareho di ba?
Sobrang lakas. Nakaatras na ng gusto dun si Sarah, pero malakas pa rin ang kanyang serve. For those of you just tuned in, Patricia Shacha Torres taking over from Coach Kung Fu, who is in Thailand for the under-23 team. As Valdez serves. Over-receive. Blanco. It's in. Hindi ka na, no? Regalo. Under-wrapped by Ali Blanco.
Well
with it. Kinabol ni Sarah. Nagawa ng paraan. Buhay pa. Flink from the opposite side. Eliza. Morado sets up Gumabaw. Somebody scratched the net, and that is Janelle Jordan.
Just like how Gia Morado adjusted to that first ball para makuha. Yung she makes it look
Skills.
so easy, but sa totoo, napakahirap gawin.
Skills. There are certain players whose careers are tied with each other from maaga pa lang. And Valdez and Morado are one of those examples as Flink in a hitting error sa dalawang abante ng Cool Smashers. DJ Jimmy in attendance here in our first game of our doubleheader in the semifinals. Jimmy Nokot on Twitter. Oh,
What is that?
di po bling. Di yan ang wedding ring ni Mosey, ha? Ito ay Super Bowl ring of
Mas malala. Super Bowl ring.
from the
My
49ers. Look at him.
Magpapalit kayo wedding ring ko dyan.
Hindi naman siguro nanonood si Bong.
Uy, 49ers yan. Ibang usapan
Baka siya
yan.
yung makipagpalit, hindi ikaw. But by the way, Creamline here with 4 straight points, Mosey, after being down 12-14. They're now up 16, make that 17-14. It's a 5-0 run para sa defending champions. Humihiwalay ng konti.
And you can just see the composure of the Creamline Pool Smashers. Lalo na nung itong rotation na to, na nasa harap na naman si Blanco. This is parang, to me, always one of their best rotations na parang ang lakas and ang ganda nung pwedeng distributan ng bola.
Ikaw pin, umanggulo.
Just like that, Calvin getting a point, another point.
Tsaka parang in her 3 tours of duty here, walang binabagsak yung laro na si Daw Kaupin.
Ito nga, before coming to this conference, ano eh, di ba sa Thailand, ganda ng nilaro niya.
Correct. So, kondisyon na kondisyon. Creamline. And that breaks a 6-0 run by the Cool Smashers.
But they already built a 3-point lead.
Lemon
15, serving 18. Olena,
Serving for Pacific Town arm.
Mareva, think. Sharp serve, over received by Ali. And again,
on the
Tubino.
regalo.
Right, free ball given to the
16
Philippine
to 18.
Army. Which is a 2-point lead now for the Cool Smashers. So habulan lang ng habulan ang ginagawa nila dito sa second set.
Short stint ni Gemma Galanza kanina sa ating first set. And again, just when you think na iiwanan nitong Creamline, Pacific Town responds, Mosey.
And Flink, kanina pa niya target si Eliza dun sa corner, no?
Timeout. Cool Smashers.
Timeout.
ไม่เป็นไรไม่เป็นไรกิ้งไงรับเสิร์ฟนะ
Sorry. My bad. No problem. Get one, get one. Get back.
บุกกิ้งรับเสิร์ฟนะ
Yes, coach.
หายทีรอเลยดิฮะออฟฟิศ
Get
นั้น
one, get one. My bad, my bad. Hey! One point!
Creamline Cool Smashers looking to defend their title. The reinforced conference.
Just 1
18-17.
point for the Pacific
were
Town Army Lady
leading
Troopers in that
18-14.
second set. Still at the service zone for a
Three
guest
straight
player,
points
Lena
after
Limareva Flink.
Their run also.
6-0 run yung pinutol nitong Pacific Town. Ngayon, 3-0. Hinabol ni Eliza. Balik kay Dao. Dalawang beses na plaka ni Gonzaga at ni Jordan. Tapla tayo, 18 all.
Take a look at this last play once again. Ang hirap na dadaanan ni Kaupin doon with those two players. Nobody, no? That's Jordan.
Mabasag yung block. Underhand set. Opin slips it to the other side. Nunak. Tupino. And look at that.
Tupino
From down
on the
4,
hit-out.
up 1.
And I tell you, Tobina has been really scoring it from that off-the-block hit first. Kasi nga, nung sinabihan na siya ni Coach siya. Huwag mo na ipilit. Off-the-block. And talagang malakas yung talbog ng palo ni Tobino.
Tama, oh. Oh, and Kaupin, not the strongest, pero hinanap yung butas. And that breaks a 5-0 run. So ganyan tayo, 6-0 for Creamline, 5-0 para sa Pacific Town. And then another point by Kaupin for a 19-all second set count sa ating semifinal action. Fernando Eusebio.
Illegal back
Oh,
row.
still illegal.
Illegal back row.
Right?
20-19. Creamline up by 1.
So, the pendulum swings. Bumalik na naman
Blanco.
dito sa Creamline with Blanco serving. Lunat with the first ball. Tubino muli. They're not gonna call that over.
Attacker Tubino.
Wonder if Coach Shaw will call a
21-19.
timeout. 21-19. Humindot. Coach Torres, Patricia Torres.
Timeout, Lady Troopers.
Okay, listen. Sige. Listen, everyone. Tapos na yun, ha? Yes, it's done, okay? We have to fight and we have to get this set and then we'll start over again. Yes. Lena, come on. Go. Okay lang, move on. Let's go. Let's go, Jerry. Okay, let's go. Come on. Let's get this set.
Kanina hinabol nila 5. Ngayon, 2 ang kanilang hinahabol. Phil, Kainet, Cayetano, Charo, Coach
2
Charo,
points up for the Cool Smashers.
Soriano, and of course,
Phil Serve,
Coach
Ali
Apichat.
Blanco, guest player.
So, man,
Nagre-ready na
nandito na lahat.
for the next match.
Oh, that's it. Oh, that's
nice.
painful.
And the
22
errors,
to
again,
19.
ano yun sa dulo, very crucial for the Pacific Town Lady Troopers.
Service, Blanco.
Sayang
They're coming
eh.
at the wrong time
Oo
pati. no?
eh.
Parang kanina.
Nakahabol na eh.
Jordan, unable to put it away. Kaupin.
Kathleen wipes it off the
And
block.
that's another
23 to
5-0
19.
run, Mosey. So 6-0, answered by a 5-0. And ito right now in the middle of a 5-0 run, which she started. Nung ang score natin, 18-19. Ngayon, 23-19. Coach Tai is happy.
Again. If we have a good pass, mabibigay natin din na maganda sa mga spiker natin. Kasi andun pa si JJ. Hindi naman to kakayanin nung block sa kabila dahil ang taas-taas ng reach na. Guys, tara. Let's go!
So, Army, right now, medyo malungkot dahil ang kanilang koponan, apat ang hinahabol.
Score in the 7th set.
Medyo balok at tapos bigla nagkawayan sila.
Guest player,
Siyempre,
Ali Blanco.
TV time.
Yeah, but again, I can extend our thank you to the Philippine Army who are watching the game, this game live here.
20.
Kasi it shows really support from the troopers, from our troops. Para doon sa kanilang women's volleyball.
Good timeout by Coach Shah.
Serving for Pacific Town Army.
Open. Reverse. To Mitch.
Mabaw,
And that was such a good move from Michelle Gumabaw. The ball was quite close to the net. Medyo naalangan siya. Went for a swipe. The perfect spot for her.
Gemma Galanza will check in here for Mitch Gumabaw to serve.
15.
Ito yung bagong role ni Gemma Galanza.
Yes.
Kanyang service. Pinagtutuunang pansin ni Coach Tai.
Gemma Galanza.
As we all know,
serving
Coach Tai very
for
good
the
in
set.
terms of developing skills, individual skills also.
Very specific si Coach Tai, lalo
Yes.
na in training.
Yep. Bino again,
Sabino off the block.
Yan, off the
21
block.
to 24.
saving one set point.
Well, if you look at the runs here, dito sa set na to, kaya pa to. Sabi ko nga kanina, 6, 5, 6, ay 5 ulit. Mahahaba yung run.
Pero sabi ni Kaupin, not this time. No more runs.
Take set 2. For the
Their
Cool Smashers.
set run continues 2-0 here in semifinal action, game number 1 sa inyong PVL 2019.
B12, magnesium, and potassium. Alaska chocolate powdered milk drink. Swak sa sarap, siksik sa lakas.
Sometimes yung errors nga, parang carelessness lang eh. But again, of course, Creamline would take advantage of that and winning 2 sets against Pacific Town Lady Troopers in this match so far.
Nagkaroon tayo ng extension sa ating first set at 24 all. And then, we were at 18 all at one point. And then, yun na nga, natapos with a 7-2 run para dito sa, 7-3 run para dito sa Creamline.
But as you can see now, Creamline has more attack. Just one more for them. Pero blocking, nandun pa rin sa Pacific Town Army. Service, lumabang pa nga ang Army doon. Pero errors, again, yung errors. Talagang just too much. I mean, okay yung numbers, kaya lang yung Creamline, able to limit theirs kasi to only 3.
5 more errors para dito sa Creamline School Smashers. Actually, si Bong Ravenna nanonood, sabi niya, pinapacheck niya kung nandiyan pa raw yung wedding ring. Si Ravenna, baka pinagpalit mo na raw eh. Pinapacheck, sabi, tumawag si Bong. Direk Abet, pwede bang i-focus muna si Mosey?
Ano ba, tinatawaran ko pa. Ayaw mo pumayag kung ano lang one-on-one na trade eh.
Oo, buta pa yun na. Intact pa. Nagne-negotiate pa daw.
Undernego pa.
2-0. In terms of the sets, 0-0. Balik tayo sa square one, back to square one para sa ating set number 3. At nakauna dito ang Creamline School Smashers. Remember, this is a best of 3 affair.
And if you know Coach Ta, you know that he wants to take this one as early as possible. Siyempre, looking ahead na kagad yan on the next match. But yung Army naman, on the other hand, sabi mo nga, they are trained for the long haul.
Yes. Kumbaga sa condition lang, I will make no mistake to doubt anybody from the Army.
Baka puhating ka pa.
Pangmatagalan.
And again, it's really those errors eh. Even in the first set, ganun din eh. Tapos it comes pa yun nga, late in the set, na napaka-importante na because always close sets nga.
At nakikita mo rin naman ang championship experience ng Creamline. Alam ko kailan dumiin, alam ko kailan to put the pressure on. At yun ang ginawa nila in the first 2 sets. Boom Gonzalez, Mosey Ravenna, of course, Vince Velasco still with us. For our panel at large, ABS-CBN Sports, live and exclusive coverage of your PVL semifinals and the jousts between Jordan and Blanco, won by Ali.
And you can see Ali, like maybe 5 games ago, really a totally different player from how she started here.
And she has an
this
explanation.
conference.
An explanation niya, we asked her. An explanation niya, umiba yung team, the practice, the mood, the confidence when Coach Tai
Oh, she loves
came in.
Coach Tai.
Exactly. Yung sabi niya, gusto niya yung tough, hard, and yung mga practices na ganun, gusto daw niya yung ganyan. Kaya when I asked her about it, her eyes lit up. Oh, Coach Tai, I love his practices. Yeah.
Nahihirapan. Pero hindi, but it's true. Because to be, sometimes, lalo na yung mga imports natin, they go around the world to play volleyball. And, exactly. And sometimes, yung hinahanap na nakatawan nila yung ganong level ng training.
Lalo na, I mean, siguro generally, this is the smaller group of players that they play with around the world, di ba? When they play with, Europeans or medyo mas matatangkad talaga yung mga kasama nila. So they know that from a size perspective, medyo ito yung smallest group of players na makakasama nila. So even more that they want to be pushed, di ba? For all, yan na naman. Ang Pacific Town, always chasing. They've had to lead a couple of times, but can they finish a set?
yung biin sa dulo, no, nagkukulang. And nahihirapan sila to go to that one person that can actually close out
Correct.
the set for them. They've been trying with Tobino,
But
first and the second, pero hindi nga nangyayari. In fact, baliktad, hindi lang naman si Tobino yung nag-error, but nagkakaroon sila ng mga uncalled for na errors towards the end of each set.
For those who just tuned in, wala pong Coach Kung Fu. And Coach Sha Torres taking over as a service error delivered by Mitch Umabaw. And 5-all is the score.
Javelin Gonzaga serving for the Lady Troopers.
Tobino. Morado pushing Sato away. Tabi ka dyan, magsiset muna ako.
Ang gulo ng dinadaanan mo eh. Pero ano mo, I mean, that's normal.
Yes.
Really normal with a setter na
Serving for Creamline.
pagka mali yung path kasi nung, lalo na yung middle hitters.
And
Nako.
as we know, Sato's always so playful around the court. The bump set to Eliza. Flick. Nice naitawid ni Gonzaga. Morado trying to go for the 1-2. Sato able to cut it. Was that a miss hit, Mosey, or nakat talaga?
Well, I think
Gia got hit in the face. Let's look at this. Cut talaga.
may pagka-cut kasi alam mo yung middle hitters natin, yun ang kailangan nilang pag-aralan. That's, si King Balse nabuhay sa ganyan, yung kanan kaliwa lang na may konting angulo dun sa middle hit. So kahit hindi malakas yan, pero well-directed, lalo na pag nakikita mo yung depensa sa kabila.
Alam mo, sino pa isang magaling dyan during her time in college? Paul Soriano, who's playing with Creamline, di ba? With Adamson, ang galing niyan lumihis ng bola.
Kasi maraming teams, yung defense pattern nila, usually, isa lang yung blocker for the middle. Di ba? Madalas natin nakikita yan. So, advantage ka kagad pag may lihis ka, di ba? Kanan, kaliwa pati.
Valdez floating in the air, nakakita ng butas doon sa likod ng depensa, at dalawa na naman ang bante ng Creamline Cool Smashers.
You are back here at the PVL Reinforced Conference, a match between the Creamline Cool Smashers and the Pacific Town Army Lady Troopers. Game 1 of our semifinals matchup, and also joining us is the mother of Janelle Jordan, Mrs. Andrea Jordan. So of course, it is your first time here. Please tell us about your stay so far.
Oh, it's been wonderful. I just got here last night, but I'm really excited to be in the Philippines.
So as I've heard, you come from a very talented family. So please tell us about how talented your family actually is.
Well, actually, I'm a surgeon. I'm the surgeon-in-chief of the North Carolina Children's Hospital, and I specialize in a surgery for rare cancers in children.
Now, I know, of course, your husband, Janelle's father, is a former NFL player. But what about your son?
And our son is getting ready to study to be a geologist. He's going to graduate school in geology to get his master's, and he's majoring in geosciences. He's already graduated from college.
So as we see it, of course, Janelle is a very energetic player. Does she get that from you or from her husband?
Well, the energetic part of it is really probably from my husband, probably. He's the one who has a lot of energy in the family, although some of it's from me also.
Now, I know it's your first time here in the Philippines. What is the one place you want to go to while you're here?
Well, they told me that Boracay Island is nice and Cebu is nice, so we'll try to get to both of those places.
All right, thank you very much, Mrs. Jordan. You can enjoy your rest of the game. Back to you, Boom and Mosey.
Thank you, Vince. Sabi niya, secure sa listahan na yan. Gusto ni Mosey pumunta na secure. But
Oo nga, sama na yan.
Yeah, when I was...
Sama niyo rin ako.
Yeah, exactly. Tour guide.
Pero enjoy the Philippines. Ang daming pwedeng puntahan.
And what an achieving family too,
Yeah, I was
right?
gonna say, hindi lang sports eh.
Yes.
Surprise na yun, di ba? In the field of science pa, di ba?
Geology
Magic
and
was
then
her job.
cancer.
Yeah.
When I was introduced to her earlier by Mr. Jordan, I wanted to introduce you to my wife, Dr. Jordan.
Oh, wow.
Twice pa niya sinabi, Dr. Jordan.
Siyempre, dahil ka may pride, di ba?
Yeah, exactly. It's good to have them here. I hope they have fun memories of not only the Philippines, but specifically ang inyong Premier Volleyball League. No matter how this turns out, as their daughter Janelle Jordan ties the match at 9-all after this block.
Right, ito na naman tayo, partner. The beginning of the set.
Yes.
Halos nagpapantay, may mag-iiba na sandali, pero hahabulin. Ganito yung storya natin in this match so far since the beginning.
And they get the lead here, 10-9. So, this is a 4-1 run from H6. Blanco.
Quick hit, Blanco. We're tied at 10.
It's unbelievable what Gia does for this team.
True, and you can see how she gives confidence to everyone.
Yep.
Diba?
It's nice to have weapons too, like dami niyang
Well,
pagpipilian.
oo din naman, but
Pero ang galing nito.
yung timing when eh. And
Maganda yung sinabi mo, Mosey, kasi maganda, marami kang ng weapons na pagpipilian. Pero iba-ibang diskarte ng weapons mo eh.
Right.
Iba-iba yung hilig nila sa set.
And plus, it's also reading the opponent on the other side. Sino ba blocker Nino?
Yung pa.
Diba? Kailangan makita niya ano ba yung advantage na dito sa rotation na to. Rotation ng kalaban. Ano yung disadvantage? Diba? Kailangan yung kumbaga all-around na basa sa laro. Team management ni Gia.
Depensa. 12-10, 2-point lead. Coach Tai doesn't like this, even if it's early in the set.
Smashers.
ไม่เป็นไร get one point นะ get ไม่เป็นไร meditation
That's on Saturday, July 6th, at the Inares Center in Antipolo.
12-10. Set 3, 2-0
Troopers here in the third
for Creamline as Alina Picar
set. Their setter, number 9,
serves
Alina
for
Picar.
Pacific Town here in our first semifinal game. And an ace delivered by the USD
13
Golden
to 10.
Tigress.
Service, Picar.
Went by Liz Gohing. This is the biggest lead of Pacific Town in any set. 3.
Importante sa kanila yan is they're able to keep this lead
Yun.
and close this set.
That is out. Now a 4-point lead. That's 2 points
14
after the
to 10.
timeout of Coach Tai.
Remember, this is an important set for the Philippine Army dahil eto na lang ang chance nila to stay on in this game.
I like the energy of Coach Sha here in the sidelines. Even earlier, nung medyo naghahabol sila in the first 2 sets. Showing some good energy from the coaching
Blanco
side
gets a
here
ball
as
touch.
Blanco gets the point.
But kasi sayang nga no? Yung again, those 2 sets, sa dulo na lang eh. Diba? Nagka-diferensya. So, those little things na pwede mo sanang na-save yung bola o kaya yung mga errors na hindi na sana nangyari. 1 or 2 errors that was spelled the difference.
Flink
The block. 15
gets it through
to 11.
for another 4-point lead.
Well, siguro dun sa second set, medyo napahinga ng konti si Flink,
tama ka.
no? And ito, pwede na uli siyang romansya dito sa third set.
Serving from Pacific Town Arm.
Just like in the first one, sayang kasi yung laro niya nung first set. She's really scoring it so well.
The regalo.
Now it is Pacific Town Army Lady Troopers matching the biggest lead of Creamline at 5. Petrogas Angels, the number 1 team. Perlas Spikers, the number 4 team. Sila naman ang magsasagapuan. And you see, Sticks right there behind. Chulim, another, replacement, and then you have Sticks Hart who will play.
Really interesting.
Interesting. Bangko Perlas. They will need some firepower because Petrogas Angels, Mosey, is doing very well in this conference, obviously.
Oh, very well.
Salas and
Ang ganda.
Johnson.
Again, go back to the mix. Yung alam mo pinag-isipan kung sino yung import na kukunin.
Kailangan. Ano yung kailangan natin?
Kasi from the start, ang ganda kaagad eh. So yung makikita mo doon yung planning.
Understanding of their own team. And that's a loaded team with 2 great setters also.
Right.
Diba?
18 to 11.
Steady.
Saet and
Two
Cheng.
great and steady centers
yes.
na different generations.
Correct.
So different ang diskarte.
Correct.
Pero stability-wise pareho eh. Relax. Chill.
In the meantime, akalain mo, 7 ang abante, 8 na. Ang abante ng Pacific Town dito nabuhayan. There's a fire from the coach, a fire from the players, pati yung fans ng Army.
Errors naman ng Creamline. Ang tumatalo sa sarili nila, no? And then
Relax
this,
ba to, boss? Ganun ba yun?
well, if you judge from the errors that they're committing, parang ganun nga nafe-feel mo.
Rosemary Vargas coming in for the first time, replacing Eliza Valdez. Negrito is back for Morado. The 1-2 combination will sit down. Coach Tai will susubok muna ng iba. This 8-point lead might just disappear with the right combination. Ito namang Pacific Town gustong pangalagaan ang kanilang abante at may extend into a 4th set. Gia Morado still icing her face, yung tumama sa kanya. Sato.
13 to
Meantime,
19.
speaking of Sato,
Sato naman, on the other hand, you also appreciate the playing of Sato in a manner na, alam mo yung porsyento niya, yung bihira siya bigyan. She doesn't get so many sets. But when you give her a set, as much as nakikita mo, para ang likod niyo sa loob, but laging ready, di ba? Almost always will convert.
2 straight points by Coach Tai's team. So, 3 straight points, Mosey. 3-0 run. Baba sa 5.
We're just breaking the momentum, okay? Ibalik natin sa atin dahil kung magtutuloy-tuloy tayo, makukuha natin itong set na to.
Break lang, break.
Understand? Yeah? Okay, better. Nice one. Let's go.
Oh, sure.
Okay, pahulas. Kamari, Jack.
So, they were up by 8, and it's a 3-0 run for Creamline Cool Smashers to bring it down to 5. Hindi pa tapos itong set na to, ha? Especially
19 is the score.
against
Creamline leading 5
the
points
stars
to
of
5.
Creamline.
Ali Blanco, foreign guest player, serving.
Oh, nice.
Great serve.
Oh, that was save.
Negrito, Calpin. So that's a 4-0 run now.
15 to
Eto na.
19.
Kumakatok na naman na Creamline Cool Smashers as you saw Gia Morado.
And then tinamaan siya kanina.
Oo, ayun nung kamay.
Ayun, nung kaliwang
nung
kamay.
left hand. Masyado.
From the back, flick. Oh, nice pickup by Kaupin. Michelle overcooks that one.
Not enough spin, not enough flicking of the wrist.
Mitch asking for a
Check.
little check.
Oo, na mataas.
That was clear and clean. Janelle Jordan, that breaks the 4-0 run. Oh, nice save there by Kaupin. She has saved a couple of balls the last sequence. Jovelin, out.
Oh, walang check. No check at all. So point goes to the Cold Smashers.
To 20.
So ito na yung kailangan mindful ng Pacific Town Army.
Oh, si King sumisigaw dito sa harap natin. Sa kanyang team na one stop, one side out. Nice short serve. Picar. King unable to put it away, pero chance ball ang ibibigay sa Pacific Town. Open. Honey Royce. Nice reaction by Mitch there. Open, lumipad. Umere. Lunag. Picar. Flink sa likod. Malakas. And this is down to a 3-point lead from 8.
To 20.
Pressure building.
Service. Gumabaw.
17 serving 20. Alina. Oh, this time.
Too high.
No connection there on that last play.
This is a 7-1 run. Timeout.
Timeout. Pacific Town Army.
Guys, 3 more down. Guys, we have to get this. One stop and then tayo naman ng kabanat. Let's go, guys. Alina, taasan mo ba, ha? Lahat kayo, gawin niyo yung best nyo para makuha natin 2 set na to. Okay? Usap.
Well, sometimes, when you have a team like Philippine Army, hindi mo naman kailangan may mga, kumbaga yan sila game sa loob, parang coaches na yan inside eh. Kaya maririnig mo, let's just do our best. Because yung decision making wise, kumbaga tiwala na si coach siya sa mga players niya. So let's see if Picar will still go to flick.
Kanilang team manager na si Coach Junel Baculi sa likod. Sumisigaw ng composure. As Tupino.
There you go.
Perfect looking attack there para makakuha ng puntos. That breaks the 7-1 run.
9 out. 14.
Gives them a
Bautista,
3-point lead.
8 out. 19.
Can they hold on? Ayun si Coach Junel. And they need, sabi nga, composure. They need that towards this end of the third set.
At pinasok na si Gonzalez at si Bautista to have a full front line.
Gonzalez.
To make sure that they have enough hitters inside.
Open, pinitin yung kanyang buwelo. Pabalik sa Creamline. Negrito. Oh! She gets a point. Nagulat. Napako ang paa ni Sarah Jane Gonzalez and could not move anymore.
Actually, kung nag-commit na siya forward.
Correct.
Papalusok na sana siya.
Back to 2. Back to Eliza in the front line as Kaupin serves. Nere. Bautista gets it through.
And Bautista slowly just looking at the blockers on the other side.
Yes.
Iniisip siguro niya saan ko ba ito madadaanin.
Not only is that point important because that gives them a 3-point lead, but that point brings Lena Flink back in the front line.
That's right.
Gia is also back for Creamline.
Kung kaya sila na-frustrate kanina kasi isa na lang eh. Isang ikot na lang eh.
Gia open. Eliza, cross court.
Valdez finds a spot.
Eliza finding that
20 to
open
22.
spot.
Never get sick of it. Seeing her do this for her team. Sorry, we're not cross court, but a long attack to the back.
Serving for Creamline.
Long ball, 20 serving 22. This is not over.
Oh, but a violation. Ito na naman yung errors na sila kanina pa natin binabanggit. Boom. Towards the end of each set.
You wonder if
Service. Sun.
Casalina was doing very well also for Pacific Town. This lead is down to 1 and another sharp serve. Sarah Jane Gonzalez has struggled there in that position. I know the first ball was faulty a little bit, but because of the serve of Sato. Just such great serving. And now a chance to lead. That 8-point lead. Wala na po. Nabura na po. Flink finally gets a chance.
Flink. 23.
And kasi sayang if nagmimigay ng errors ang Pacific Town Army, lalo na si Flink nasa harap, they cannot maximize her. And,
the wrong
kaya
time talaga
yun yung frustrating dun sa mga errors na yun eh.
Nice reaction there by Flink. Ging keeps it in play. And Lena sends it over. Cross court, front line. And now, bumalik tuloy ang bola sa Pacific Town. Flink will get the point off an error from Blanco on the
There's a net
net.
touch. Called
So
Alvarado.
smart by Lena,
The
Mosey.
Troopers now.
And went for that power dip. Kasi committed na, nandun yung dalawang blockers, hindi na siya maka-adjust dun sa approach niya. Couldn't go for an attack, for a powerful attack.
Sumayad si Blanco. Set point.
Net touch.
They give the point to Eliza. Somebody touched the net and Bautista ang tatawagan. This is still set point. Set point number 2 though.
15 out. 7.
Flink is in front. Jordan is in front. But here's Gia, who's a very good server, trying to save another set.
All Pacific Town has to do is one good run, one good play.
One good pass, one good receive. Pomorcento, pinalik kay Flink. And Flink gets the extension for Pacific Town. Army Lady Troopers, we're going to a set number 4.
Okay, you can see fire in their eyes, wanting to get close this set, and finally they do so, and they're still in this match, very much in this match.
At babalik po ang inyong PVL 2019. Inunti-unti nitong Creamline, tinabla, pero kumapit at tumibay ang dibdib nitong Army Lady Troopers and pulled off the win.
Well, you mentioned in the huddle na sabi nga composure. And that's actually what happened there with the Pacific Town Army. In spite of hanggang dulo, may mga konting errors pa rin, but they were able to close it out and be in this match still. And ito na lang siguro, ito ang magiging importante sa kanila, no? Itong fourth set. Now, nakapahinga ng konti si Flake na ipahinga nila when it comes to offense. Actually, nung second set, tapos the third set, okay, not as much as the first set na talagang sa kanya lahat. As you can see here, in spite of them being down in attacks, na ipanalo nila yun, na itawid nila yun. Why? Kasi pareho lang yung errors nila. Kanina, yung Creamline talaga. Di ba may portion doon? Sunod-sunod yung errors ng Creamline.
Right.
Sabi mo nga, parang ano ba ito, nag-relax.
ng konti.
So, well, yun talaga normally yung third set problem talaga ng mga coaches natin yan.
Nakalamang ng dalawa.
But again, ito naman, it's now how the Pacific Army Navy Troopers will hold on to this fourth set and how they will play their game. Kung anong klaseng ilalaro nila dito, knowing na una yun, kaya naman nila. Ano ba to? Second, ako ba second win? Or pagod na ba sila? Diba? Yun yung depende sa ilalaro nila.
Pacific Town with the first point here. Sabi nga ni Mosey kanina, first game, 3 sets. Second game, 4 sets. Ano ba?
Yan nga talaga.
Only shows that in the semifinals, nothing is easy.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing is given.
And yung format natin na kasi 0-0 uli eh. Diba? That's, it's parang an
Malaking
even
bagay yun,
playing field.
Malaking bagay yun. Babalik tayo kay Vince Velasco with this report. Vince?
Boom and Mosey, believe it or not, Jovelyn Gonzaga is not even in her peak form yet. Yes, she says she's still enjoying the process, but throughout all of her experiences, especially with the Army and through her injury, she says she's learned maturity through injury. Sabi nga niya, oftentimes nakakalimutan ng mga tao yung aside from the physical preparation and aside from the physical conditioning, you actually learn a lot from injury and from recovery. She thanks the Army for strengthening her mind, her family for supporting her, and also herself because she realized that she can't be competitive and pressure her body to do things that they normally do when she's not injured. She said before that she let her competitive fire take over and the enjoyment of the game would come out. Now she says, I'm leaning more towards enjoying the game and following competitions, my competitive fire will come back out. Back to you, Boom and Mosey.
Ayun nga yung sinasabi natin kanina as Eliza Valdez gets the point. Nobody in front of her. Well, Janelle Jordan was there pero nailihis ni Eliza. Yung sinasabi natin kanina, just to see one, Jovi play again is great. Two, to see her smiling. Because we have seen a lot of players come back, Mosey. Pero you see the fear in their game, di ba?
Wala enjoyment.
Yes.
Tama naman yung path na gustong i-take ni Jovelyn. No? Gusto niya munang bumalik yung enjoyment niya sa game. And I guess after that, it will just come naturally.
Yeah, it will follow. The confidence will follow.
Right.
You forget about
At talaga yung sinabi nga ni Vince na sabi ni Jovelyn, wala pa siya sa peak form. Oo, ako na lahat ng nakapanood sa kanya, like, in her younger days, before the injury, actually, younger, before the injury, lahat tayo sasabihin natin na, wala pa talaga.
Such a promising, kaya talagang masakit yung injury na yun kasi parang nagpipik pa lang, parang paakyat pa lang. As Flink gets back-to-back points for the Army.
Much to the delight of their mga katropa.
May variety pinapakita ni Lena.
And you can feel that si Lena Flink has adjusted to the Filipino volleyball scene, diba? Yung spin niya, nakikita mo na paano, alam niya na kung paano laruin Unlike, diba, when you see...
Last year, iba pa yung laro niya.
When you see new imports, yung nangangapa pa. Kasi, syempre, may iba-ibang kind of volleyball yan. So,
she was here last year. She got her taste of it. Now she knows more. Jordan was there pero buka yung kanyang block or yung distansya niya dun sa net. Blanco gets it through. Yun.
Ano ba, yung composure niya inside. That's why yung mga mahihirap na ginagawa niya, akala mo mukhang madali lang.
And then the perfect swing, follow through, flick of the wrist, picture perfect.
Ano diba? Yung
Ila Santoller, sila Angela Binting, another good serve. And then, again, yan ang ating matchup in this best of 3 semifinals. And then in the finals, we have the best of 3 also. Bangko Perlas and Petrogas Angel still waiting in the wings. They were probably thinking, okay, malapit na tayo maglaro. And then Pacific Town Army Lady Troopers. Ayan talaga natin.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
Stretch pa kayo dyan.
Petrogas at 9-1, Creamline at 9-1, but those things don't matter anymore.
Yup,
0-0.
sabi nga, 0-0.
I have run out of superlatives. And you know the best part of her game? She looks like she's just
Starting to
warm up.
warm up.
That stuff.
Malapit ako talaga siya. Hindi pa makikita yung conditioning ng mga
All
players.
those years of training.
Yeah.
Ganda ng dig ni Kyla. Palsi unable to put it away. So Calvin does it for her. What about that dig by Kyla Atienza?
You know, kinda, unsung hero for me in this conference. Has been really playing so well for Creamline. Ano siya magka-silent operator inside, pero
always been
ang
like that,
dami niyang matches kung nakita ko siya na yung grabe yung mga digs rin niya.
Yeah. And she's always been like that. Diba, Mose? Kahit when she was in FEU, Duremdes was great, and she was parang in a way flashy, diba? And then Kyla is the quieter libero. Same with here. Liz
But
Gohing,
efficiency-wise, pareho lang, diba? And Calvin is
kumakambyo na.
been scoring at will in this set.
No way.
Going for an angle, avoiding those two blockers.
See how she kicks back that arm, Mose, all the way back?
Makikita mo from her approach na yung power niya talagang from the legs.
Legs?
Oh,
Legs
going
talaga.
out. Legs, core. Kaya malakas eh.
Tabla na. And it's Eliza Valdez against mga isa sa mga inidolo niya growing, in the UST community. And Ying Balse Pabayo, the girls who parang blazed the trail for them in UST.
Royce Tobino for the serve.
And Gings, when talking about sa UST side, magkaisa na siya sa aming mga idol talaga ng mga iba pang commercial players sa women's volleyball.
Correct. Flink, babawi. 11-9 is the score.
11-9.
Would you put Venus Bernal in that?
Well, kasama, but si Ging, just so
Different
much
level.
respect for her. Siguro, it also goes yung on and off the court.
Okay.
Siguro, maturo rin kasi si Ging.
Correct. Valdez gets the point
Gets a ball
on a broken play.
from Tobino.
Pero yung team na yun, something
Grabe,
else.
no?
Yung Bernal, Tabakero. Yan, that was something.
I was telling her, I remember when
For the cool smash.
Coach Air Pada